This is Pal Catch 'em, and this is Palworld with a twist. I'm playing on hard mode difficulty, and if our pals get KO'd, they get deleted. The goal of the series is to catch one of each pal. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, I know this is hard mode and we're gonna lose all our gear and our characters, but we are spawning on the wrong island, so we're gonna switch our island. All right, so let's hit up the land ball. Get these guys just to take us out real fast so we can actually figure out where we want to spawn. All right, so we have a bunch of different places here that we can actually spawn for our beginning. So let's kind of see what we like and try and figure out a place. So we were starting here, which was the windswept hills, the plateau for beginners. I want to start somewhere different because I think it's a little bit more fun to start on something that's a little bit more difficult than the actual starting island. And I want to start probably here. The Icewind Isles. I think this is going to be a little bit more difficult than any of these other starts. So let's go with Icewind Isles. All right, we're in Icewind. And this is our actual starting location. So just starting off, we have absolutely nothing. There's no resources to gather. It looks like it's going to be a pretty rough start, but that's exactly how we wanted it. So I do know kind of, not the start itself, the start, but I kind of know a little bit of what I need to be doing. So the first thing I need to be doing is getting myself basic equipment and then also trying to get myself a bow. Once I have a bow, I'll start trying to catch some pals. And then I'm also going to want to get a few pal balls. Ooh, so I talked to that. Okay. I was expecting to get hopefully some palladium from that guy, but I only got some wool, which is going to be pretty rough. Another thing as well, we're going to try and name our pals as we catch them as well. So as long as they're in our main party, they will get named. If they're on our main party and they're like, helping out a base or whatever, they probably won't end up getting a name. And then maybe if we swap a pal out, it won't. It'll still have its name. So let's just keep gathering stuff while we can. And the reason why I'm just walking around gathering is because it's easier to get myself the 10 wood and 10 stone that I'm going to need to actually start getting my base set up. So that's why I'm doing that. And then there's also, surprisingly, there's a ton of pal spheres laying around. So let's grab them so we don't even have to make our own. And at the same time, while I'm running around, I'm looking for a good place to lay my base down, because that is kind of the beginning stuff that you're going to be doing, is trying to lay your base down. And the perfect candidate for a base would be near a dungeon. So I want to find a dungeon that I can kind of set up by. Starting getting all my equipment, that stuff, it doesn't really matter. But once we kind of start trying to settle down, being close to a dungeon that I can just jump right into whenever I die, or not whenever I die, sorry. Whenever I'm back at my base, will be perfect. We're actually off to a really good start. We have a lot of resources. We have our pal sphere up here. We can kind of do the basics of the quest right now, so we can get ourselves a bow and everything. Oh, we gotta dodge these guys. These guys will mess us up. Kind of get up to a flat area and then build a crafting bench, because we're gonna want to be going back to our crafting bench quite a bit. All right, let's see. I mean, this area is great. It's open and flat, but we still, again, we want to try to find a dungeon. Our first pal most likely will. I'm gonna keep that secret until we're ready to actually catch him. All right, it looks like we do have a dungeon right ahead of us, so we'll probably try to build around this dungeon. So that's good. Let me see kind of what the level of this dungeon is actually while we're here. All right, so the level of the dungeon is 13. All right, this is gonna be perfect. Ooh, what is that guy? Okay, we want to avoid the Dino Blossom. We don't want to aggro him. I think we want to build here though. This area looks really good and flat. I want my area to be as flat as possible for building, because when you do end up building, you're going to be able to get it to extend a little bit more. So maybe there's a spot over here. Yeah, I think here will be perfect. All right, so let's kind of build up what we need. So we're going to go into our technology, and we're just going to kind of learn everything. For the first level, you pretty much want to learn everything, because this will give you your basic structure, your campfire, your pal spheres. So we're going to need all of it. And then because we did level up, we'll be able to learn the bow and arrow as well, which will help us catch our first pal. We're kind of skipping. I guess I should do the quest in kind of order. So maybe build myself primitive workbench first. So let's do that real fast. quickly check out their survival guide. Again, I haven't played that much. I've only played a lot of this beginning stuff. I've never really gone too far into the game. I'll also be having another series as well that you can check out if you want to, but just to kind of see how much I've really progressed. And then let's build some pal spheres. Just build like 1 or 2. Actually, we don't want to build them just yet. I need pickaxe and hatchet first. All right, let's try and find us a pal and try to catch them. So there's a few different types of pals we can go for, but I want something that has a few skills and abilities that are going to be good for us to be our first pal. Again, we're probably going to be catching a lot of pals, so it's not that bad if we just get something random, but because we're trying to catch one of everything, it doesn't matter too much for our start, but we also want to have a good chance of actually being able to catch them. So let's see. Maybe get one of these cats. All right, let's go for the cat. He's level 2. It'll be perfect. And I already have a good name from him because he is running away from me. All right. Come here, you cat. Why are you running away so fast, man? I just want to catch you and put you in a ball and take you on great adventures. You're supposed to be my first pal. And hopefully we don't get murdered by the cat because it's very likely. He does a ton of damage. All right, we almost got to him. Just chop him in the corner. Then he can't run away anymore. Chop him in a corner and punch him. All right, we're almost there. We're almost close enough. All right, looks like we finally caught up. Come here, stop running. Dude, I can't catch you. Oh my gosh. There you go, I got him. Okay, I got my first good hit on him. Now he's chasing me. Oof. Okay. It's a big hit. We gotta dodge these swings by him. Whoa. How long is he gonna do that for? Okay. Try to catch him. 80%. I missed the ball. And there we go. We have our first pal. Catcher of Us has joined us on our adventure. And because he was running away from us at first, I think the name Scaredy Cat will do him well. Perfect. So we do have our first pal along. We can't really bring him out for catching anything else at the moment, but now we are kind of set up and we can kind of get ourselves a bow and arrow going. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to gather a bit of resources real fast and then get a bow and arrow, and then we should be pretty good to go. We're going to want to try and catch like 3 or 4 different pals before we get started, really, with building our base. Because we're going to need the pals to help set up our base. So now I go into a quick wood cutting and mining montage. For any survival game fan, you know this very well. You always spend so much time actually gathering resources at the beginning of the game. And also the resource gathering is harder because it's on hard mode. So we only gather resources like 50% of as fast as you should be able to gather them, which I kind of like. It makes the beginning harder. And I think once you're kind of set up in your base, then things kind of like the production speed picks up. But I feel like the production speed on normal difficulty is like really fast. Maybe it's just because I play on hard mode so often that if I play on anything but hard mode, it feels like I ramp way too quick. See what I need to drop. Oh, I can just level up my character. And then for stats as well, whenever I'm leveling up my character, I like to go for weight first. You may also want to pick up stam, but I mean, it's pretty much stam. Yeah. Work speed, stam, or HP. Those are probably the 3 things I would get up or get yourself. Defense also could be pretty good, especially because this is a hard mode series. But first thing I want to do before I get anything else, I'm going to go for 1,000 weight carrying capacity. And this will just make our adventures a little bit easier. So we're not running into too many difficulties when we're running around gathering stuff. Bunch of dino blossoms. I want to catch one of these guys. They are difficult. It looks like they're aggressive. So like little red symbol, I think means aggressive. If that's not correct, and you know, please leave a comment and tell me what that actually means. Oh, a chest. Let's see what we get. Couple arrows and a pal soul. Oh, and here we go. Here's actually the second guy I wanted to catch, which was these Tansy here. So I'm gonna throw out my pal and let's try to get to work. We have 6 pal balls, so we should be able to catch him. And he's running as well. Mess him up, Catravus. Ah, we just got murdered. Okay, we gotta dodge. Okay, we're dead. We're dead. Okay. All right. Well, that's one way to start. Let's go run back and try to get our stuff back. So because our pal didn't die out when we were out, he doesn't have to be deleted. But again, because we died, we just have to run back and get our stuff. So every single time we die, we have to run back and try and pick up everything. But yeah, having one of these Tansies will be great. These Tansies are absolutely amazing. They were the guys I was looking for in the beginning. They do tons of damage, as you can see. They literally two-shot me. As well as they're just great workers overall. They do a ton of things whenever you need someone to work. Ooh, also, one of these boars would be awesome too to pick up. And the reasons why for the boar, you'll see as well coming up what we're going to be able to do with the boar. But first thing I need to do is set up my guild base, because once I set up my guild base, if I die, I can just respawn next to it, and I don't have to climb this mountain every single time I die. Looks like the boar wants to murder me, as I can see him running at me, and I'm going to try and climb away from him. Oof, that was close. You could see him actually attacking right under me. Oh god, I just fell down the cliff. Come on, stamina, come back. Nah! Okay, he just knocked me off the cliff. I'm still alive though. We just need to climb up, get away from him. Should be good for right now. Nice, okay, we're safe. The series will probably have a lot of deaths. It's very rough starting off. And then also some monsters just do an insane amount of damage. Or some pals, I guess, do insane amount of damage. We are slowly getting back to where our body was. And before I mess with anything this time, I'm going to be smart and actually lay down the base so we can just spawn by the base. I know I built over here. Okay, yeah, actually, it'd be pretty far. So, gather all my resources back. Gather my single pal. And let's build ourselves a base. We are going to go with, I think right here is perfect. So something like here. There we go. We can throw our pallet to help us build it, make it a little bit quicker. All right, cool. My pal's off, running off, doing whatever he wants to do. Let's build our base kind of like in... I want it somewhere flat, probably right here should be good. Starting off. Let's get the floors going. So yeah, if you haven't seen Palworld before, this game is very interesting. It's pretty much like a crafting building simulator. So a lot of the stuff you can do is like pretty much craft and build. So if you're a fan of Pokemon or like Rust, you probably have seen a lot of these type of mechanics. And let's build up all the walls. We're going to probably want a few different door spots. So I think a door this way, because this is kind of going in the way of the dungeon. We're going to want a door in the front for sure. And I think just that will be fine. We don't need any more doors. Let's build ourselves a couple windows as well while we're at it. One right there should be good. One over here should be good. And probably something like so. And then the rest of it we can just wall up. All right, it is nighttime, so we are starting to freeze to death. So before that happens and you have to look at this disgusting screen all night, I'm going to try and set myself up a campfire. And all that wood that we gathered already is gone. We had 80 wood. We're down to like 10. We need to get ourselves some more wood. We need to get ourselves a bow. Let's see what other technology we can earn. So we definitely want this clothes. If we can get it. So we need 4 wool, which we only have 3 wool. So at the moment we can't do it yet. We still need 1 more wool. And once we have that last piece of wool, we should be okay. Then I also want to make these common shields, because the common shield is great because it's going to absorb 1 hit for you. So as long as you have the common shield, no matter what damage you get hit for, it's going to break your shield first. But usually you do get like your shield broken in 1 hit. So having that shield is going to be great. All right, so let's do some bit of gathering. How dark does the game look on stream? That's actually a good question. Let's go build a repair bench and we can repair up our stuff. My pal friends also gonna help out. So again, we're off to a little bit of a rough start. I just want to get everything kind of situated before we really go off and do anything. So we need to get ourselves a bow and arrow now. See what we need to make some gear, if anything. All right. Time to do some cool nighttime wood chopping montage, because that's what we're about to be doing for the next 30 seconds to a minute. Let's see. Okay, we're good. We can start. We can go back to base. Check, what does this wandering merchant have? And can I trade with him? Oh, where'd he go? Did he leave already? He just disappear? He came to the base and that fast and gone? Alright. Oh no, he's here. Alright. Let me see what you have for stock. So he does have a bit of resources. So if I can get 1 wool, that'd be nice. Let's see if I can sell something to get the wool. I mean, stone's actually pretty high value, so... How much was the wool? 100 for the wool? What about wood? Ooh, wood's pretty valuable too. I'm gonna actually sell this because I think this might be a good trade. And then also if you're buying arrows from him, 5 an arrow? Might be a little expensive. Yeah, let's sell. We'll sell the wood. We're gonna have to gather all that back again, but it's okay. And the reason why I'm gonna get the $300, I'm gonna get myself the extra wool. Where did all my... I thought I had way more money. He just took like all my money. This dude just robbed me. I had $300 and 1 piece of wool cost me actually 300 instead of the normal 100 I was thinking it was going to cost. The heck? Definitely not worth the value for that trade. I want my 100 wood back. We can actually beat him up and take our wood back. You know what? Let's do it. Beat up the wandering merchant and take our wood back. I'm actually worried he'll like murder us, so I don't really want to mess with him too much, even though he is level 1. Okay, let's get our pal. We need to work on a bow, so we need 30 wood. All right, we'll try to get ourselves back that 100 wood that we just lost. I think that'll be a good spot to start. Our collection's pretty nice. We're at 7 pal spheres, and we haven't even made a single one yet, so do a bit of cozy gathering. All right, we have a ton of wood now. All right, let's go. All right, so first thing that we need to do, start building. We want a bow. We'll also build up a chest because we're going to want to clean up our inventory a bit. Chest run is just stacked kind of like in this corner over here. I like this idea. Chest, so probably put down 2 of them. I think we'll be good. Come here. All right, so we have our bow. We are going to need tons of arrows. So I think that is the next objective. Probably, let's make 30. That'll be good enough. Let's keep running away. Okay, I'm gonna let him do that for right now. I'm gonna go gather all the resources that he gathered up. And then let's see, stone, wood. We're kind of set on stone and wood. We have a good amount of pal spheres. I'm gonna make 1 so that we can at least complete that quest real fast. And then let's get some pals going because we have no pals in our base. Okay, that should be good enough. All right, let's go catch some. Let's get some pals And then we'll probably call the first episode there after we catch all these pals. So let's see if we can find a tansy. I mean, we've got to catch one of everything, so we're just going to kind of run around. Let's catch one of these bunnies. Just don't hopefully want to aggro too many of them. Okay, this dude is tanky. He wants to beat me up. Okay. I just realized we did not get our shield generator. Okay, we need to run. We need to run. We need to run. We still got to make a shield generator so we don't get destroyed here. Bunny destroyed us. All right. We will make the shield generator, get that started. And it looks like we're about halfway through our second day. You can kind of see the time going down. I wanted to build something. I already forgot. No, I think we're set. Actually, we're okay. Let's go see what we can catch. All these guys are low level, so maybe going near the coast will be a good idea to head back to where we were before. Maybe we can catch some lamb balls. The issue is trying to split up the two lamb balls. We don't want to fight two of them at the same time. So splitting them up will be good. Oh, looks like we have a single tansy. All right, let's go get ourselves a tansy. Perfect. I wanted one, and now we should be able to catch him. Just gonna make sure to stay a little bit further away this time, so he doesn't mess me up. I think I missed. There we go. Oh, dang it! I'm so bad. I should have dodged that. Oh, okay. Pull it back. 50% chance. Hopefully it doesn't break out and murder me, because they love doing that. Nice. We got our second pal, the tansy. And because he's going to become part of our team as well, he will get a name. And I already have a name prepared for this guy. He will get the name Mankey. Let's try to catch ourselves a few more pals before we end this episode off. So Scaredy Cat will be good. We just need to split up. If we're going to try to catch one of these T-Fence, we don't want them to be in a pack, because as you can see, they kind of will defend each other. I think we should be okay now. They are pretty split up. Oops, I didn't want to cancel that. Oh, well, that's not how I was expecting that to go. I was not expecting them to die that fast. Probably want to get rid of my kits. Ooh, that was close. If you're from a decent distance, at least you can dodge most attacks. T-Fan is probably not going to be part of our party, but because he is in the party right now, we will name him. He will get the name T-Font. Let's go with Ellie Font instead. His name is now Ellie Font. There you go. Ellie Font. I just want to catch a few more pals if we can, just to kind of build out our roster here. Let's try to catch one of these lamb bells. I catch both of them would be nice, actually, but start with one. Okay. Oh. Run into a tree. Oops. Pull you back. We've been having... Oh, I was going to say, we've been having... Oh my god, he actually broke my shield there as I ran into him. I was going to say, we've been having some pretty decent catch chance so far. And there we go. We got 2 lamb bells. We need to catch 3 more for the quest. So we're going to actually try to do that. Again, we need some pals for our base. So even just finding copies of anything that might be useful is okay. So I can find another T-Fant, or even find myself another Catravus that we want to catch. That attack that he does is so hard to dodge, but as long as you're pretty far away range, you can kind of dodge. You just got to watch for the windup. And then boom. And then try to catch him. Ah, how do you hit me there? Fucking goofball. All right, nice. Okay. All right, let's set up our base a little bit here. Oh, well, there's also free land ball if he wants to. We can try and catch him. Let's go with the 50% chance to catch. Oh, I'm out of balls too. I'm out of everything I need. Okay, all right, we'll just take him out, I guess. Lambell, it was nice knowing you, but we had to take you out. Alrighty, so let's start setting up our base. We have the bed built. We can throw one of our tansies in to start getting him working. We can now increase our base, so let's do that. Get ourselves a shabby bed set up. Probably just build the bed. Let's just put it over here under this window. I'll build the bed. No. Well, you know what? Why not? We sleep near the open window. That's fine. Sometimes you just want some fresh air. We're not worried about the bugs. For our second guy, let's put the scaredy cat in base. I need more wood. And our gracious tansies are gathering us wood, which is awesome. Okay, so we can level up our base. Perfect. So we need some straw beds and a feeding box. We can set that up. Let's get a line bell just kind of set up and going. So for the beds, we're just going to set up a bunch of beds around the base. I want to set up like, doesn't really matter, just an absolute ton of them. So like, all right, we used up all our wood again, so that means we got to gather some more. But a very good use of our wood that we just gathered. So we don't have to worry about the beds for at least a little while. All right, let's go make a few more pal balls. We need arrows and pal balls. Those are the two things we need. So I can set up arrow making right here. Start off with that many. Then I need to get there some stone myself. We want to get up about 20 stone and wood. We just need about 5 more balls. We're just trying to get ourselves the basic, pretty much the most basic amount of pals set up and going. Still making them arrows. Let's call my tansy over here to help me with these pal balls. Let's make max. Why not? Once we catch a few more pals, so I'm gonna use these pal balls, and then we'll call the episode there for the first episode. So let's go use these pal balls. Let's go catch some stuff. All right, we're gonna go on a little bit more of an adventure. Try to get as few more guys as possible for our party. It's starting to become nighttime now, which is gonna be hopefully a good sign. Sometimes you can find some cool pals at nights only. So the most useful, pals that we're looking for right now is probably a tansy and a catravus. Oh, here we go. Looks like we have a tansy down below. There's 2 of them there, so we're gonna definitely need the help of our friend. Oh, shoot, missed. Okay, trying to catch that one. What? How'd he hit me there? I need my pal to block. I need to run. Get him. Get him, pal. Get him. Nice. Okay, we got 2 more tansies. That's great. Ooh, what the heck is this? Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I think we're gonna try and mess with these guys while they're sleeping here. It's actually perfect that they're all sleeping, because we don't really want to wake up the whole army of them, but we do want to try to catch a few of them if possible. I want to wake up the big guy probably first and then try to catch him. I mean, kind of a rough spot. I mean, he's level 8, so we might be able to do it. We might not. I don't know. We would want to pull him away from the pack first, though, for him to do anything. Okay. Oh, we may actually go after our pals in our base. Oh, he's just trying to destroy our base. We did end up waking up one of the Swedes, which was what I was trying to avoid. Okay, trying to catch him. 40%. want to make sure he doesn't kill our pals. Oh, but and also doesn't kill us at the same time. Trying again. 40%. 70. Nice. Let's go. And then let's try to catch this little guy. Our last little ball. Oh no, but okay, everyone's angry, but they're all okay. Okay, our guys are all good. They're going back to sleep. They're walking back to base. Nice. So that was actually pretty perfect. Okay, and I think we're gonna add this big dude, this King of Fluff. He's gonna become part of our team too. So let's actually see what this skill does. King of Fluff. Oh, so it's a ridden mount. Okay, he can be ridden. Nice. When in team, Sweepa's stats will be increased. Okay, all right. Well, let's put both of them into our team then. So we need a. We're actually going to call him the King of Fluff. That is like going to become his new name. I actually really like that name. And then we're going to call him Fluff. King of Fluff. Perfect. That was such a great name. They actually just name themselves sometimes. And then you, or maybe you just get the name Fluffy. There you go. We just go along with his skill. So he gets the name. So we have the King of Fluff, and then we have Fluff here. And that will be our team. All right. So we did level up twice actually there. So we're going to get ourselves the berry plantation, the ranch, and we're going to build around the ranch and the berry plantation. Also the parachutes, we're going to need the statue and the pal gear. Rest of the stuff we don't need for the time being, so we're not going to worry about it just yet. All right, we need a ton of wood, ton of cloth to get ourselves going. But that is going to be it for the first episode. So hopefully you found that interesting, the adventure interesting. We caught ourselves pretty much a good team of pals. We also have a nice setup of base. I'm really happy with this start. And if you liked, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.